Hi, welcome to Best IAS. Myself, I am Bhushan, and this is the new initiative for current affairs program, that is C.A.P, which will be very useful for IAS, PCS and other major competitive exams. My main purpose is to work for a student and uplift their knowledge. It will cover daily news of national and international. It is today, 15th February 2017. So the most important news of today's are शशिकला को सत्ता नहीं जेल। अन्ना द्रमुक प्रमुख वीके शशिकला का राजनीतिक भविष्य शुरू होने से पहले ही खत्म हो गया। तमिलनाडु की मुख्यमंत्री बनने का ख्वाब देख रही शशिकला को अब जेल जाना होगा। मंगलवार को सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने आय से अधिक संपत्ति के मामले में शशिकला और उनके दो रिश्तेदारों वीएन सुधाकरण और जे इलावर्सी को बरी करने का कर्नाटक हाईकोर्ट का फैसला रद्द कर दिया। तीनों को भ्रष्टाचार के जुर्म में 4 साल की कैद व 10 करोड़ रुपए जुर्माने की सजा पर मुहर लगा दी। द नेक्स्ट न्यूज इज वायुसेना में शामिल किया गया देश में विकसित नेत्र। 5 दिनों तक चलने वाले एरो इंडिया 2017 एयर शो का मंगलवार को यहाँ शुभारंभ हुआ बेंगलुरु में। इस अवसर पर स्वदेश में विकसित एयरबोर्न अर्ली वार्निंग एंड कंट्रोल सिस्टम नेत्र को वायुसेना में शामिल किया गया। इसके अलावा रक्षा मंत्री मनोहर पर्रिकर ने हिंदुस्तान एरोनॉटिक्स लिमिटेड के इंडियन मल्टी रोल हेलीकॉप्टर के मॉडल का अनावरण किया। नेत्र के विकास में महिला वैज्ञानिकों की भूमिका रही। उनकी 1 दशक से अधिक की मेहनत रंग लाई। इस सिस्टम का विकास महिला वैज्ञानिक जे मंजुला, इसको याद रखना है, जे मंजुला के नेतृत्व में डीआरडीओ की प्रयोगशाला में किया गया। नेत्र दुश्मन के प्रक्षेपास्त्र और विमान की जमीन, समुद्र और आकाश में 200 किलोमीटर के दायरे में खोज निकालने में सक्षम है। इसे ब्राजीली विमान एम्ब्रेयर 145 में लाया गया। जल्द ही नेत्र की तरह की एक और प्रणाली को वायुसेना में शामिल किया गया। The next news is gene that could prevent overeating identified. Scientists claim to have discovered a gene that triggers feeling of fullness and could help prevent the urge of overeat. In good news for anyone struggling to stick to a diet, researchers from the Monash University in Melbourne and the University of Copenhagen and their findings could be added to the drug that reduces appetite and increases desire for exercise. The next news is this is from Times of India, the speaking tree. Let the credit go to someone else. God can make tremendous use of one who does not care to whom the credit goes. Writers Pastor Robert, in his book Positive Attitude, that does not sound familiar, does it? After all, most of us inspired to work harder when we are given full credit for what we have done and reap the rewards inherent in the self-effort. There is, however, a deeper principle at work here. We are linked to others and in fact to whole universe, which makes our self-effort part of grander scheme of the things. The next news is early setback to Mr. Trump. President Donald Trump suffered a big political blow on Monday, barely a month into office, when his national security advisor Michael resigned over his Russia contact. Mr. Flynn, a close aide of Mr. Trump, admitted that he had briefed Vice President Mike Pence with incomplete information about his phone conversation with the Russian ambassador in Washington. The allegation is that Mr. Flynn discussed American sanctions on Russia with Mr. Kislyak in the waning days of the Obama presidency and told him that Russia should wait till Mr. Trump inauguration. The next is, it's a very ridiculous news for India. Death due to air pollution rising faster in India than China. China number 1, India number 2, EU number 3, Russia, Pakistan, Bangladesh, US. In India, they have gone up to 48% in the same period. Premature deaths related to PM 2.5 have risen from 17.22% since 1990 in China. India has been a denial mode in the linking premature deaths to air pollution in absence of conclusive data. But new comprehensive global report to two US-based institute may now trigger a thing. The report claims the country's worsening air pollution caused some 1.1 million premature deaths in 2015, and it now rivals China and having among the highest air pollution health burdens in the world. The next news is, this is one of the editorial of the Hindu newspaper. The ecologically balanced seat. Much greater focus is required to reverse both inadequate budgetary allocation for the Ministry of Environment and its underutilization. This article was written by C.A.P. The union budget presented this month has made a broad brushed allocations 2,675.42 crore to the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, an apparent increase by 18.88% from the last year. Worryingly, the devil is the finer details that mirror casual indifference shown to specific issues of wildlife conservation, pollution abatement and related areas demanding immediate policy of intervention by the state. Prima facie, the budgetary approach to environment protection appears to be as fragmented and flawed as the legal approach, even as the issues of forest management, resource conservation, pollution control, and wildlife protections are manifest to be increasingly interconnected. They are treated in isolation with attention paid only at the micro level. While there has been increase in allocation in Environment Ministry, funding for renewable energy forms has been reduced. And the last one is the editorial of the Hindu newspaper, The Long and Winding Road to Justice. It has taken to over 2 decades, but the convictions of V.K. Sasikala has come not on a moment too soon. Now the governor has to ensure that MLAs are able to choose their next leader without fear. Finally, the curtain has come down on one of India's most high-profile corruption cases. 21 years after the case began, State of Karnataka versus Selvi Jayalalitha, and others have ended with the convictions of all the accused under the Prevention of Corruption Act. 2 judges of the Supreme Court, each authorizing a judgment, allowed the appeal of the State of Karnataka against Karnataka High Court judgment, restored the judgment of the trial judge John Michael D. Kunha. The sentence of the main accused former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha abates since she is no longer alive. V.K. Sasikala must now go to prison for 4 years, and for 6 years more she cannot stand for election. The governor deserves thanks for the having spared the state and ignominy of having a CM moving from the secretariat to central jail within a week. So thank you very much. Wish you all the best. I hope so. These news are very useful for all of you. It will take a time to understand, but hopefully it will make you a great change in your life. So please share, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless India. Thank you so much.